Well, just for M to feel good, I have a question for you, Jay.
Sure.
I have two questions actually, but I'm gonna start with this one because it's been written in my fucking notes forever.
Okay.
And I haven't asked it. It's about the NBA Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Do you think that Robert Horry should make it to the Hall of Fame?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What
do you guys think? Do you guys think Robert Horry should be in the Basketball Hall of Fame?
Yes. I do.
Reasons?
And why? He's the best six man ever. He comes off the bench and jacks those clutch threes. Yeah. Now, mind you, he's missed more than he's made.
Yeah.
But the ones that he has made
were impactful.
Gave him his 7 rings.
A bunch of rings. Yeah, he hit a lot. That's why he
hit 7 rings.
He earned it. Yeah, I think it's 7 or 8 or something.
I think it's 7.
7. They earned him his name, Big Shot Bob, right?
Like, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys who make big shots, but for what?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not winning a championship, then what does it matter?
See, numbers wise.
Yeah,
numbers wise, he didn't put up any kind of big numbers at all. He did his role. He was like an average sort of guy off the bench. But he hit those shots.
But
at the right time.
This is the one that's
yeah.
He is an average player, but we talk about average players like they're garbage.
Yeah.
You know, the average player would come to the gym and dust everybody.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. You know, but we're talking about he was an like in terms of not take away his rings.
Right.
There's nobody even remembers who he is. Right? Like take away the rings, he's just a regular player that played on the team. He just like what the question sort of entails like. Was he lucky enough to just be on those teams for a while, or did he make a huge impact? To think, I think he made an impact because he 100%. Earned the name Big Shot Bob. Right? Okay. The only reason they call him Big Shot Bob is because the motherfucker makes some big shots.
Okay.
At the right times. I'm agreeing with you. I think he should be because
100%. Yeah. What you think that hold on a second. The Spurs. He played on the Spurs.
Yeah.
And he big shots to win
the Rockets.
The Rockets? You think the Rockets will make any championships without him?
And the Lakers.
Yeah. Dude, come on.
Yeah.
Well, I know those are good teams.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is why I would put him in there. Did he do something to help his team win a championship?
Yes. Yes, he did.
There you go. I don't give a shit what his numbers are.
And it earned him the nickname.
I don't care what his numbers are.
Didn't even have
he is the reason why they won championships.
Yeah.
Not the sole reason.
Not the reason.
But
he was part of
exactly.
Yeah, he made wins where they would have lost otherwise.
Exactly. Right. And if they had not won those games, who's to say they would have won the championship?
Right.
So obviously he was a major part. Like you can't discredit what he did to get his teams to that point.
Spell BMW says he's one of the most clutch players ever, and he put unfortunately after. But hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We can't rewrite history, dude.
No,
dude hit the shots when it was supposed to. Dude won me enough money because when he was on the Lakers, they're playing Sacramento, and my boy, I can't remember what the situation was, but Sacramento was winning like right at the end of the game, and I think Shaq or Kobe, I think it was Shaq, hit the ball out, just like knocked it out. Yeah. And it went right to Robert Horry's hands.
And he just shot it.
And he fucking shot it, and then you see Kobe put his hands up because Kobe, you know, like, I don't know, I guess was confident it was going in, and when it went in, my boy, we had bet in the last like minute of that game.
Oh.
We had bet.
He was like for sure money.
For sure money. Because I was like, yo, the Lakers are still going to win this. And he's like, what the fuck are you thinking? Look at all the momentum. Is this way it's going? It's not going. The Lakers are out, guy. They're out. And I was like, nah, I'll bet you $500. I just said a number. We were at a bowling alley. And I said, I bet you $500. I can't, it might not have been 500. It might have been $100. But I bet you $100. Whatever it was. Mm-hmm. That the Lakers are going to win. Yo, when Horry hit that shot, I fucking... running all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Fist pumping like I'm Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
You know, like, I nearly kicked some little girl down. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, did you see the other day Joker hit that buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the slowest 3-pointer shot I've ever seen in my life because I thought he didn't get it off in time.
Yeah.
I totally thought he didn't get off in time. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like,
but he hit like 3 of those in the playoffs last year to make them win. He hit 3 buzzer beater wins.
I know, but
so slow.
I know, but
does not look like it's going in when he shoots.
The guy was actually playing good defense on him.
He keeps hitting them though.
I know.
Everybody playing defense on him. He's hitting those shots with somebody in his face.
I know.
He's not taking wide open shots. He's the fucking MVP. There's somebody on him. You know.
I know.
But you can't block his shot because it's so awkward.
Yeah.
And it keeps going in.
He has like a Kevin Duckworth. You remember Duckworth?
Yeah. No, Cartwright. Didn't Bill Cartwright shoot like that?
Duckworth.
Oh, Duckworth
had an ugly shot too, guy.
He wrote, Spell BMW says, can Joker even enter the top 10 of all time? I don't know. If he stays on the run that he's going,
then yes,
he might. Maybe not the top. I don't know, man. The top 10 of all time is huge.
Well, he's still got time.
He's got time. We got the time. Time will tell. If he keeps on doing it, he wins 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
You know, and he's in the running for MVP every year. I don't know, Embiid got it last year, and whatever. Embiid deserved it, but I don't know, man. It was last year's MVP was one of the harder ones that I thought. You know what I mean? Because I thought Joker could have got it again. Yeah, but they gave it to Embiid, and Embiid had a fucking outstanding year. But
you know what? It's one of those things where it's like you look at the
Jizzy, what up, yo?
Look at James Harden. Look how long it took him to win, and he was cooking at one point where no one could stop him.
Yeah,
and they weren't giving it to him.
Yeah,
but then that's when Westbrook all of a sudden triple-double man.
Yeah.
Your team is doo-doo, but you keep hitting triple-doubles.
Yeah.
How do you not give it to him?
Yeah.
That's an impressive feat.
Yeah, I'm averaging a triple-double for the season.
For the season? Yeah, guy. It's I don't know. Tough decisions, though, man.
Yo, Shaq. Speaking of basketball, I won't go into the other basketball question yet because we'll just end up talking about basketball the whole time. But I got to bring this basketball question up because it happened this week. Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq himself threw Steph Curry into, is Steph Curry the greatest basketball player ever?
Well, guy.
And Shaq put Steph Curry above himself now. Shaq doesn't lightly put people above himself.
Yeah.
Right? So Shaq said, Shaq, and he didn't say his opinion on it. He just asked a question. He was like, is Steph Curry the best but is he in the conversation for the best basketball player ever? Like the Jordan, LeBron, Kobe one?
Well, it's funny because I was watching something and Iverson has Jordan number 1 and Kobe number 2, and then someone was defending it saying, if you think about the greatest players of all time, Jordan, hang time and hands, Shaquille O'Neal, his size.
Dominance,
But if you look at Kobe was like a regular basketball player. Nothing fancy about him. No big hands, no hang time.
Yeah.
He just used his skills,
his determination,
to put him where he was.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's why I would put Kobe number 2, is because these other guys have a advantage where it be a natural advantage.
Like a physical advantage over people. Yeah.
Whereas Kobe worked for his advantage. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
so what do you think Steph did? Steph's got 4.
Guy, listen.
Steph's got 4 rings.
I've been saying to you for a while now that everybody's like LeBron, Jordan. It should be LeBron, Steph.
Yeah.
Forget about Jordan. Forget about Kobe.
Yeah.
Right now, this guy's above you.
Yeah.
You're don't get me wrong, and people are gonna be like, "Whoa, above." It's like, hold on a second. Their resumes are pretty similar.
Yeah.
Steph is the greatest 3-point shooter. LeBron is the greatest scorer.
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
Steph ain't far behind when it comes to scoring because he's still putting up numbers, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
And his numbers can still very quickly catch up, right? Especially because he shoots threes.
Because I never thought he'd catch Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, Shuttlesworth. Yeah.
I didn't think he would catch him. I was arguing like, when Steph Curry passes Ray Allen, that's when people could talk to me.
My
But
guy
he
Sean's in
passed them, and I'm like,
I see you, Sean. I see you.
I can't even hate on you anymore.
Yeah.
It's like you're a legit good
And
player.
then there's the thing that this is also a cliche argument, but it's a real argument where Steph has changed the game of basketball.
Oh yes, because everybody shoots.
Centers don't count anymore. A good center doesn't get you anywhere unless they can shoot the three also. And Steph didn't just change the NBA game. Steph changed like the world game. Everybody in the world now wants to put up as much shots as possible and put up as much threes as possible.
Dude.
Because the numbers say the more threes I put up on you, than you put up on us, we'll win.
Guy, the half-court shot is a shot
It's a
now.
shot now, yeah.
You know how much players I see that
Dame.
just step over half? Dame
Does it all the time.
all the time.
Wet people from across half. Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
LeBron just did it. We
Yeah.
just talked about Joker. Yo, that was almost a half-court shot.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
he
yeah.
ran across
Yeah.
and just jacked it. Like, those,
That was a bit of a dash up though. Like
yeah,
remember
it was.
but-
But those deep threes,
those
like,
deep threes
guy,
are things now. Yeah.
before a three-pointer, you were getting as close to the line as possible.
Yeah, you're trying to get close. Yeah.
Now it's like, yo, I'll shoot from anywhere.
Yeah.
Across half.
Yo, Steph, you gotta cover him once he covers half. Once he steps across the half, there has to be a man there because he'll take 2 steps and just lick it in your mouth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I seen that Steph Curry play the other day.
Yeah.
So he's dribbling the ball, lost control of the ball.
Yeah.
The ball is kind of rolling. He's on his knees.
Yeah.
The ball's rolling.
Yeah.
He's on his knees. My man taps the ball, starts dribbling on his knees,
Yeah.
gets up. Okay. 2 crossovers, step back, and I'm like, no, he's not. Wet this guy in his face.
Yeah.
So what I was telling people, at that point, if I'm guarding Curry,
Yeah.
I turn to Draymond. I just choke
You
you.
just punch him.
No. I
Kick him in the balls.
I kick you in the balls or I
Yeah.
choke you.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, and my boys are like, why? It's like, listen, I would rather get a flagrant kicked out of the game
Yeah.
before that motherfucker
Makes me look like a fool again. Like.
loses the ball. Like, I almost stole it from him.
Yeah.
We're both scrambling for it. He's on his knees and he dribbles. He stands up. He crosses me over
Yeah.
and step backs on me.
Because Steph's handles are a little bit underrated, right? Like, I'm not saying he's right up there in the best of all time, but
No. He's up there.
His handles are
He's
great.
no Kyrie,
But you know-
he's really close.
You know what I thought for a long time thinking about Steph, that a lot of his shots were dash ups. I was like, how do you? This was a long time ago. This was like probably maybe when he got the first ring and he was really noticeable and he's got MVPs and stuff.
Yeah.
But he shoots so quick that it looks like a dash up. But this guy has consistently made that dash up go in. So now it's not a dash up anymore. It's his shot. His shot is lightning quick, and if you don't jump the millisecond he decides to shoot, he's putting it in your face, and it shoots so fast. And he just keeps hitting them, guy. He
Yes.
just keeps hitting. He has changed the game of basketball
100%.
by himself.
100%.
Changed the game of basketball, and he's got rings. He hasn't been. It's like LeBron has been a bunch of times and lost. Steph, he only lost the one against the Raptors. Did they go in and lose another time?
Well, he lost the
Cleveland.
Cleveland beat them.
Oh, so Cleveland beat them once.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, he beat them.
Yeah.
When he went back,
Yeah.
they beat him the first year.
Right.
But Kyrie was out.
Right.
The next year, Kyrie
Kyrie
was
was
in.
in, and then they won.
They won.
Yeah. And then
He left.
they won it. Then they won a couple more in the meantime, and then they just won the one 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then they were in the finals another time, but the Raptors beat them because everybody got hurt. Remember?
Yes.
KD tore his Achilles. What's his name?
We the North.
We the North! Take out everybody's knees and Achilles and stuff like that.
Yo.
And win yourself a championship, yo.
Yo, listen. And then I know people are hating because they're like, "Oh, the team was hurt." But you
I
know
ain't
what?
mad at all. Yeah.
That's the name of the game. You know what? If you get hurt, you get hurt.
Sometimes
That's not my
people-
problem.
Sometimes people get hurt, yeah.
Yo, you guys made it to the
You
finals.
can't blame the Raptors for somebody getting hurt.
Exactly.
Unless like they clearly did something on purpose, but none of that was good. There was no greasy stuff that happened, right?
It's funny, like, I was looking at that shot that Kawhi hit, and I'm like, what is the greatest shot in Raptors history? Well, there's only 2 of them that come to my mind.
Yeah.
There's that shot,
Yeah. And
and there's Mo Pete.
Mo Pete. Yeah.
The
ball was in the air.
That was a dash up.
Yeah,
guy.
because he caught it in the air and shot it. Like,
but
he didn't even really gather.
The way he shot that ball, the ball was coming down. My man, like it was like a quick pump.
Yeah.
He just
yeah,
and dashed it up,
dashed it towards the rim.
So
but to me that doesn't go down as the greatest shot of all time. It was a good shot, but it was for nothing. It was on that shit team.
I know, but
the greatest shot,
yes,
Kawhi by far. There's been no bigger shot on the Raptors than
honorable mention has to go to Mo Pete, guy. Nobody else has shot like that unless you're talking about Vince. And Vince had a couple shots, but that shot, like, memorable. Come on now. No, I said it to you, and you were like, you knew it. So I know it didn't mean anything. Yeah. But dude,
all right, I'll give it that.
That shot was
so it's a distant second. I'm gonna call it. It's second,
sure,
but it's by far distant.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Let me just ask this, since we're talking about it. Where were you when that Kawhi shot went in? Because I know exactly where I was, and I'll always remember.
I have no idea. I just remember when that shot, when Kawhi.
Were you watching the game?
Yes. When that shot went in, Redrin, I was like this.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, and then when it went, I was like, running.
You know where I was? I was at work.
Yeah.
In one of the conference rooms. I took my break strategically for the last quarter.
Right.
Because it was Game 7, right? Like, so I took my break. I was like, I'm watching this, and I told everybody, I'm like, if it goes to OT or anything like that, I'm not coming back till the game's done.
Right.
Not coming back till this game is done, one way or the other.
If it went to OT, they would have never won.
I don't think they would have won in OT, but it went down. I was by myself. I remember I was with some co-workers.
Mm-hmm.
We put it on the big screen, the one that comes down in the conference room, like this huge screen that comes down.
Yeah.
The projector, so it was on this huge fucking, I don't know, like 120-inch fucking screen, you know, and his projection had all the lights off, so it was crisp. Everything looked nice, right? I just sat there by myself with my fucking shoes off, my feet up on a chair, and I refused to get up. Like, even though it was the last shot, I'm like, I'm staying right here in the chair. Like, the game was going back and forth right at that time. Yeah. The Raptors took like a 4-point lead, but then the Sixers tied it up, and then whatever, and then that shot went in, and when it bounced, and went in, I flipped every chair in that fucking conference room, and by myself. Like, if you had walked by, you would have thought somebody's getting murdered in there or something. But by myself, I was just screaming in the conference room, like, fucking fuck! So, and I'm kicking chairs for no reason, and nobody's there to fucking celebrate with me, guys. I felt so alone, but so happy at the same time, guys. It was the fucking best.
Yo, trust me.
I'll always remember that shit.
That was a crazy time, though.
Thank you guys for all the likes, yo.
That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
At least we'll get to see, you know, I can say that I've seen the Raptors win a championship in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Because I know that's not going to happen.
I've seen the Jays. I've seen the Raptors.
Still waiting on the Leafs.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be waiting a long time.
Well, I heard we got a female hockey team.
Oh yeah, Toronto the league just started. The female hockey team.
So
maybe, and there's only 6 teams.
1 second.
The odds are in
the chance of me seeing a hockey victory in Toronto is going to be by women. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that shit too, man.
I'll take it.
Fuck that. The Leafs.
they got better odds.
Yeah. There's only 6 teams.
You know,
it's just like the CFL. Like the Argos have won in the past 10 years. Argos have won 4 times. Yeah. But there's only 8 teams. Like
I'll take those odds.
Yeah, man. You gotta everybody has to, unless one team becomes so overly dominant. Yeah. And they just keep beating all the rest of the teams.
Well, I've seen everybody, guy.
Yeah.
The Toronto TFC.
Yeah. The TFC won. Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
The Toronto Rock.
The Rock, they win a lot. They're
all
good.
the time.
They're good.
You know what I mean?
That's a good team, yeah.
I've seen the Blue Jays win back-to-back.
Yeah, the soccer team did win something. The soccer team won a championship.
Yeah, man.
That's Kev's online.
So, yeah, I'm waiting for hockey, guy. I guess these women are going to have to do it for me.
We're gonna be waiting a little while.